And that's it. I have a very, very vague instruction manual that I've taken some cursory looks at off camera, and definitely has its fair share of botched English. Very verbose language, cryptic, just not a pleasant read, trying to make sense of what they're trying to communicate in there. And USB-C charging cable. Yeah, I see some grimy fingerprints on here, so it looks like somebody was either inspecting this thing before me, or that was from the previous owner. So there's almost looks like a little pinhole microphone in there. Maybe that's for a speaker or beeper. It's a power button. Looks like a notification bell, probably for like the sensitivity, and then maybe to switch over to Wi-Fi. The new generation of detectors adopt military quality, more accurately indicates the strength of the signal source, and adopts an efficient and convenient method so that all products that violate your personal privacy have nowhere to hide. This device uses U.S. military technology and exclusively develops various market-oriented bugs, cars, I think they mean detects and not develops, trackers, mobile phone undercover software. How would it detect software on your phone? Wireless pinhole cameras, surveillance cameras, casino fraud and cheating equipment, and other products. This product fully meets the... Well, I'm not going to go on and read this. You can pause the video and read it yourself. Seems like these are the different modes that you can switch into. Detection of radio waves, like wireless cameras, eavesdroppers that transmit wirelessly, probably wireless microphones and the like. And detect hidden cameras. This is kind of going to be an interesting test because a lot of people that stay in Airbnbs and such are always concerned about there being hidden cameras and the like while they're there, hidden in different rooms. So I'm sure a lot of people would probably end up buying these things just for their own peace of mind. So it'll be interesting to see if this can actually detect hidden cameras. It's kind of funny that they need to mention the applicable people here in the scope. People who often use bank cards. People who contact and keep business secrets. Whether the drone camera is quietly staring at your window. Optical lens, special lens. Well, of course, as fate would have it, the battery is totally stone cold dead. I actually have something else that I found at the thrift store quite a while ago. This older Pocket Juice lithium-ion battery charger, which is a bit worse for the wear, cosmetically, and functionally speaking, the battery runs down rather fast in this thing, but it should be enough to get this thing going. Well, we've got a little red LED light now. It's indicating that's charging. Let's try to turn this on. Press and hold the power button. Okay, so we've got flashing red LEDs. And now, I did do some very preliminary testing off camera. Didn't exhaustively research the functionality of this or the feature set, but from what I can gather, right now it's in the what they're calling the detection of radio waves mode, wireless camera or eavesdroppers, and it's on the lowest sensitivity, hence the single blue LED. The instructions, as I mentioned, are very verbose and kind of difficult to understand what they're trying to convey. You can kind of piece it together, but there's a lot of stuff that it leaves to the imagination, and that's a sentiment that's been echoed by a number of other people on Amazon in the reviews. So kind of just winging it here and trying to figure out what they want you to do with this thing, or what they expect you to do with this thing. What they want you to do is you change the sensitivity and you put it all the way up. Now with the sensitivity put all the way up, as well as the antenna, they want you to sweep around the room, and it will begin to beep and indicate if there's some kind of an eavesdropping device. I have this set to the highest sensitivity, and then if this detects something, it'll beep or it'll vibrate, and then they want you to bring down the sensitivity by pressing this button, and that'll allow you to kind of pinpoint, or supposedly pinpoint, I don't know how well it's actually going to work, pinpoint the device in question. Well, I just came over here to my desk, and it started beeping quite rapidly. Seems like it's picking up, well, it was just beeping, yep. So it's detecting that my phone is connected to Wi-Fi in the cellular network, and then as you move it farther away, the signal strength meter actually goes down, and if I bring it over to the laptop now, Is it actually not going to work? Because it was detecting signals before. Yeah, there we go. Because if I'm not mistaken, the Wi-Fi antennas for this thing are right over here. I also have the sensitivity set very low because there's a wireless router right over here that'll cause this thing to go haywire, as it is right now. So it is detecting my wireless router. You can actually change that from a beep to a vibration by just tapping the power button, and now what it's doing is it's vibrating instead of beeping. So it did seem to work over in the other corner of the room, but very easy to overwhelm this thing and have it give you false readouts. Let's say if you have a wireless router in the room, it's going to start telling you that there's a signal source, but it gets rather hard to actually pinpoint it because this thing does have sensitivity levels, but there's no way to really kind of fine-tune it to triangulate where that emission source is coming from. Obviously, in this day and age of just about everything being connected to Wi-Fi or cellular networks, or there being Bluetooth connections going on behind the scenes, something like this will be rather hard to use to locate an actual electronic eavesdropping device with malicious intent, an electronic device whose intent is malicious, because there's just going to be so many false positives coming off of Ring doorbells, wireless routers, repeaters, cell phones, Bluetooth speakers. Something, though, that would probably be a little more useful and applicable to people, again, staying in hotels, rental properties, Airbnbs, and the like, is the hitting